Hello, my friends. It is day 57 of 70 days dedicated to literally Jesus's words. And today we're starting in the Gospel of John. We're going to do John 1 through 3 of the Message Bible, and we're going to jump in right now. What are you after? Come along and see for yourself. You're John's son, Simon. From now on, your name is Cephas. Come, follow me. There's a real Israelite, not a false bone in his body. One day, long before Philip called you here, I saw you under the fig tree. You've become a believer simply because I say I saw you one day sitting under a fig tree? You haven't seen anything yet. Before this is over, you're going to see heaven open and God's angels descending to the Son of Man and ascending again. Is that any of our business, Mother? Yours or mine? This isn't my time. Don't push me. Fill the pots with water. Now fill your pitchers and take them to the host. Get your things out of here. Stop turning my Father's house into a shopping mall. Tear down this temple, and in 3 days I'll put it back together. You're absolutely right. Take it from me. Unless a person is born from above, it's not possible to see what I'm pointing to God's kingdom. You're not listening. Let me say it again. Unless a person submits to this original creation, the wind hovering over the water creation, the invisible moving the visible, a baptism into a new life, it's not possible to enter God's kingdom. When you look at a baby, it's just that, a body you can look at and touch. But the person who takes shape within is formed by something you can't see and touch, the Spirit, and becomes a living spirit. So don't be so surprised when I tell you that you have to be born from above, out of this world, so to speak. You know well enough how the wind blows this way and that. You hear it rustling through the trees, but you have no idea where it comes from or where it's headed next. That's the way it is with everyone born from above, by the wind of God, the Spirit of God. You're a respected teacher of Israel, and you don't know these basics. Listen carefully. I'm speaking sober truth to you. I speak only what I know by experience. I give witness only to what I have seen with my own eyes. There is nothing secondhand here. No hearsay. Yet instead of facing the evidence and accepting it, you procrastinate with questions. If I tell you things that are plain as the hand before your face and you don't believe me, what use is there in telling you of things that you can't see, the things of God? No one has ever gone up into the presence of God except the one who came down from that presence, the Son of Man. In the same way that Moses lifted the serpent in the desert so people could have something to see and then believe, it is necessary for the Son of Man to be lifted up. And everyone who looks upon him trusting and expectant will gain a real life, eternal life. This is how much God loved the world. He gave his Son, his one and only Son. And this is why, so that no one need be destroyed. By believing in him, anyone can have a whole and lasting life. God didn't go to all the trouble of sending his son merely to point an accusing finger, telling the world how bad it was. He came to help, to put the world right again. Anyone who trusts in him is acquitted. Anyone who refuses to trust has long since been under the death sentence without knowing it. And why? Because of that person's failure to believe in the one-of-a-kind Son of God when introduced to him. This is the crisis we're in. God light streamed into the world, but men and women everywhere ran for darkness. I'm crying. They went for the darkness because they were not really interested in pleasing God. Everyone who makes a practice of doing evil, addicted to denial and illusion, hates God light and won't come near it, fearing a painful exposure. But anyone working and living in truth and reality welcomes God light so the work can be seen for the God work it is. Woo! I was just really moved. So God bless you guys. The literal words of Jesus are really powerful. What he did on the cross is really powerful. And I pray that there's definitely more people that accept him and accept his beauty and accept his life than people who embrace darkness. So anyways, this was a different taping, but God bless you guys. And I'll read literally Jesus' words with you tomorrow. Mwah. Take care. Bye-bye.